Hi Matt, I've got your JDM Big Blue here. Looking at it, it is absolutely not a happy watch. You had mentioned it was losing time overnight, and there's a real good reason for that. It's barely running. I've got it dialed down right now, which at the very least will give me some usable numbers. I mean, it's barely ticking over. Very, very, very slow. It's got a lot of beat error. This watch has all the hallmarks of a classic Philippines rework. It barely running. The case has been heavily polished. The dial and the hands aren't bad. That's something. But it's the movement doesn't look great, and it's running terribly. Terribly. I will tell you, though, dial down, these are the best numbers I'm getting out of it. Dial up, it's like not running at all. I mean, it's barely running. It's ticking over, but it's got some real problems, and I don't know what's going to be fixed by doing a service. We can certainly do one. That's fine. I'm not sure what we're going to find. It can't hurt, but it's a matter of whether or not you want to invest $300 in working on this particular watch. If it were me, if you wanted to ask my advice, me personally, I would not invest a ton of money into this watch. You should look for one that has that is a better starting point, like that doesn't have a case that's polished to death. This one's got a pretty seriously polished case. The movement clearly has troubles. It's going to need a full service. If you're going to spend the money to restore one of these and get it really going, me personally, I wouldn't do it with this watch. I would take this watch, I would flip it back around, I would put it on eBay, and I would sell it as unserviced and running, and let someone else take the hit on it, and then take that money and put it towards a good example. You're going to have to spend some real money for the best example that you can find. But if you look here in the United States on eBay, and you look for an original example, you will come up with one eventually, and you just have to hold your nose and pay the price for a good example, a good starting point, because then you'll really have an example worth owning. This one, it's going to need a fair amount of love. Now, that said, if you're really determined to bring this particular watch back, we can do it. I can talk to my case guy and see if he can try to bring the case lines back. We can certainly do a service. I have crystals, that's not a problem. Pushers being sticky, the seals are bad. I have the seals. So it's up to you. Basically, I'll do what you want to do. I've given you my 2 cents about what I would do in your place. But if you want to move ahead, we can do it. I mean, the great thing is for time, with time and money, anything is possible. So it's up to you. You tell me. Okay, bye-bye.